Sure, just to sum it up for viewers tuning into WION World, is one an Air India Boeing 787 Dreamliner aircraft crashed shortly after takeoff. It took off at 1:38 p.m. IST and it crashed 5 minutes after taking off from Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport in Ahmedabad just an hour ago. It was an Air India passenger bound flight bound for London. It plunged into the Meghani area of the city, which is a residential area, which has perhaps made the rescue operations more challenging. According to the officials, Ahmedabad police, they have clearly said that 70 to 80% of the area has been cleared and all agencies have been involved, and they are requesting everyone to cooperate with the rescue operations underway. According to the DGCA, there were 242 passengers on board the Air India flight which crashed at 1:38 p.m. IST today, including 2 pilots and 10 cabin crew members. The aircraft was under the command of Captain Sumit Sabarwal. However, there's no information on how many passengers have been injured, on the number of casualties, and of course on the extent of damage. What we do know is that the flight was heavily fueled for the long-haul journey, and rescue operation is currently underway with multiple fire engines and ambulances which have been sent to the crash site. What we do know is also that the Union Home Minister Amit Shah will be reaching Ahmedabad at 4 p.m. IST to assess the situation. An internal inquiry is also underway to ascertain and to determine as to what led to the crash of the Air India flight which was bound for London with 242 passengers on board. The Union Home Minister has also spoken with the Gujarat Chief Minister, the Home Minister and the Police Commissioner regarding the plane crash. And that's the latest coming in, that the rescue operation is underway. 70 to 80% of the debris of the area has been cleared. However, challenges line up ahead because there's no clarity on the extent of the damage and also on the fact that it was a residential area where it clashed. The Air India has also now issued a statement. It says, and I'm quoting here, the flight which departed from Ahmedabad at 1:38 p.m. IST was carrying 242 passengers and crew members on board the Boeing 7878 aircraft. Of these, 169 are Indian nationals, 53 are British nationals, 1 Canadian national and 7 Portuguese. The Air India airline further says that the injured people are now being taken to the nearest hospital. And they have also set up a dedicated passenger hotline number, which is 1800-5691-444, to provide more information. The focus right now of all the agencies, from the DGCA to Air India to the state administration and the central government, is regarding the rescue operation which is currently underway to save the injured passengers after Air India flight bound for London crashed at the Meghani Nagar area, which is residential area near the Ahmedabad airport. What we do know is also that all the roads leading to the Ahmedabad International Sardar Vallabhbhai Airport has also been sealed. Back to you, Diksha.
Right, thank you, Resha, for getting us that report. And from the latest that we're getting, the Boeing 7878 passenger jet, which had 242 people on board, it had 169 people who were Indian nationals, 53 were British nationals, 1 Canadian national and 7 Portuguese nationals. Well, the flight which departed from Ahmedabad at 1:38 p.m. was carrying these 242 passengers. It also included 2 pilots and 10 cabin crew members. And we know that the rescue operations are underway. A green corridor has been created and it's been in place to carry the victims from the site to the nearest hospital. And we have with us Mr. Sanat Khalsa. What can you tell us about these latest developments and how do we make sense of the scene that's unfolding before us?
Well, it's very difficult to say anything, and all the precautions, all the necessary requirements after a crash are being taken. The green corridor has been created, and I'm sure that the passengers injured are getting all the best service available in Ahmedabad. So that is one side. Why did this accident take place? It's too early to say anything. with maybe 242 or 243 passengers on board. It is difficult to say why this thing took place. We have to find the black box, and we have to see why it took place. Nothing can be ruled out at this stage. Why the thing took place, why the accident took place. So that is the only thing we can say, that no, it's very, very unfortunate, tragic and unfortunate that this happened. And it hasn't happened to Air India since 2010, when the Mangalore crash took place. So it's been quite a long, I mean, there's been a very good, there was no crash since 15 years. So they've had a good innings, because aircrafts are susceptible. But here the crash just took place after takeoff. It was not bad weather. It was not any other reason. So it's very, very difficult to say why the crash took place.